Hey girl, come here. Mouth on my seat. Whatever. They instantly classify you as speaking badly. This week we have an interesting topic for you. I think this topic is in line with our channel because I'm going to be focusing today on language in Jamaica, how we as a people look on language as it relates to the Mark Golding situation and is run in the political arena. So if you want to hear more of this video, go ahead, subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell, click all so you can always continue to get this amazing content. Now, I was in my living room this morning and as usual I listened to Nationwide. Now, I heard this voice on the radio, Racha playing Patwah. But then I heard at the end of the clip, one of the newscasters said, Mark Golding. Now, to my astonishment, like, me did frightened for hear said it Mark Golding, that because me grew up hearing Mark Golding as this proper English speaker, prim and proper, like, like I'd never heard him speak Patois before. Today is the first day I'm hearing him speak Patois. And so therefore, we are now going to touch base on language in Jamaica. Uptown, downtown, midtown. If you're bright, you speak a certain way, or you're educated, that they expect you to speak a certain way, and they don't really expect you to be flexible in your language, like, and among other things I'm going to be touching today, right? Because some persons in Jamaica might even look at Nigel Clark and he speaks prim and proper, and you don't really hear him speak Patois. You probably not even imagine that he can speak Patois. So this is like a politician, which is Nigel, versus a B politician, which is Mark Golding, right? Because seeing now, the coin has been flipped, where it's no longer the both of them being prim and proper. You have the star boy Mark Golding, and you have like the fluent English speaker, which is Dr. Clark. What does this mean in the politics landscape right now that we are experiencing, because there is now a race to fill the presidency seat, and we know that Lisa Hanna is also in the runnings of things, right? But I'm now focusing on language. What does it mean to standard English? What does it mean to speak a Patwah? Alright, first thing, if you speak fluent English, then this automatically means in the minds of most Jamaicans that you're bright, or you're educated, or what should the boy go like him a fish? Him talk like say him a fish. Because you as a male talk too nice, is like it is a sin. You're not supposed to. And what I've realized, that most university students, when they're in school, when they're presenting, they will speak proper English. But when they're on the road though, them just keep it real 100%. I teach English at school. No. Most students in my class don't expect me to speak English, but I mix my English along with my Patwah to bring my lesson across. And if I, in my mind, if I feel like if I should speak constant English in the classroom, students will feel as though I am better than they are. And so to reach them at their level, I too have to mix Patwah. I teach English, right? And you're gonna see more English videos, but I have to mix it with the Patwah to reach to my students and to reach my audience as well. Alright, look back to Mark Golding. We grew up hearing Mark Golding speaking prim and proper. Now all of a sudden we hear him speaking racha, constant. Now all of a sudden we hear him speaking racha, like consistent Patwah. And I was like, oh my God, who could that be? Is that really Mark Golding? So it's like you hear him speaking that way, we are wondering if he's really being himself. Is he really being genuine? Or is he just faking? Because what I'm saying, if you are a type of person that speaks fluent English and we know you for that, we are going to have that image in our minds constantly. And if you deviate from that persona, right, we are going to think that you're trying to put on something, and you're faking as well. So I would recommend to just mix it up a bit. You can start off with fluent English and then you can mix it up as you go along to be an effective speaker, such as a politician and on stage within that context. Speaking can be a form of connection or bond. Okay. So for instance, me just talk Racha, Patwah on the street corner on the road. Me can connect or form a bond with the persons in my community, as opposed to me come with now the Queen English all the time. It's a wall between us. It's like there is no connection because they, yes, I look Jamaican, I live into the same community, but they wouldn't see me as being like one of them. However, it is good to be flexible within the context of the situation that you are in. And I'm not going to say because you go to university or you go to college, I don't mean say, okay, you're not going to speak well. Yes, you should speak well, but it also comes down to the position and the time, the context as well. So yes, you went to school, make use of your degree because you should speak fluently. But it all comes down to the context as well. And shocking news. Sorry to break it, but most Jamaicans speak Patwah. The prettiest, nicest, primmest person that you see on TV, always speaking, is a Jamaican born, always speaking English. They too can speak Patwah. They know how to speak it, Rasha. But don't believe that when the camera hits, that they're going to be speaking Racha still, because they know how to move back and forth. Most Jamaicans do. And that's why sometimes you might be into, for instance, you're working into a fast food and might be out on the front working and you're out there speaking your patois and whatever. But some Jamaicans come into the store might not feel as though they're not understanding you because you're speaking patois. Truth be told, they are understanding you and they are seeing they might even perceive it as being rude or unprofessional because you're speaking patois, but you're not speaking the most professional things at work. But even though they look nice and they're dressed nice and probably have a high skin color and they smell good, you might feel like they're not understanding you, but they are. And when they open up their mouths and they speak well, that doesn't mean that when they leave from the store, when they're at home, they don't speak badly, right? Patois in school. When you're in school, if you talk Racha Patois, hey girl, come here, mouth on my seat, whatever, they instantly classify you as speaking badly. right? I grew up hearing, oh, you chat bad laka. You chat so, you chat body. But what most persons don't understand or they don't cultivate in children is that it's not that you speak badly, but what have its place and its time. In a school setting, they want you to speak fluently, good English, right? Because if you learn language arts, they want to incorporate what you're learning. So I wouldn't classify it as speaking badly. It's a part of the culture, but it comes on to place and time. And even a couple of years ago, I heard about this Patois Bible, and persons were against it. But it's a part of our culture. And what I'm leaving with you is that we should learn to embrace our language. Yes, embrace English, and some of us too. We wanna embrace Spanish and we wanna embrace French more than any other thing. And there are some of us who have not left Jamaica to go overseas. And when we hear some persons overseas, like US, speak bad English, we are like, oh my God. But I thought everybody overseas, in US overseas, would be speaking well. Let us embrace our culture. Let us know when to speak Patwah and when to speak English, and let us be true to ourselves, and let us also acknowledge our audience. Thank you for listening again, and I want to thank you for your support. Thank you for continuing to share this content and other contents, and continue to continue to spread the good news about our channel.